Hi, welcome to the episode of Feeling Chronic Disease. My name is Wendy. I'm your host. How are you this week? Last week I did the Merry Christmas and how you think creates your reality. I know we have done a podcast about that similar thing before, but I know that it is true, especially in my life, and I know that it can be true for you too. So this week I'm talking about what am I talking about? Talking about specials. Specials. Um, we've got Black Friday coming up, which is, I think it's the 29th of November, if I know know the date. Yeah, so Black Friday, I had to Google that a little bit ago because I had no idea what Black Friday date was. So I hope I got it right. And also well, not also, it's sort of about that and other specials that happen throughout the year, especially EFS, end of financial year sales and so forth. Now, I've done a podcast about getting out of debt, and sometimes these specials put us into debt. So we're buying things that we don't necessarily need. Okay, so marketing is there for a reason. It's to make our brain say, and flashy things too. It makes our brain say, buy me, buy me, buy me, because this is the best deal that you will ever have in your life. And if you buy one or buy three, you'll get one for free. You know, but often we only want one. So I bought something recently, and there was an option to buy one, or there's boxes of one or two or three, five, whatever there was. Because I use this product a lot, I chose to buy, basically the max that you could. And when I put the purchase through to confirm the purchase, then it came up with, one page items like buy this, buy this object, it's only 50% off, or buy this, it's 30% off. And then if I clicked on no, thank you, then something else would come up, and then something else, and something else, and something else. So it's very easy to be caught in that trap of going, oh, yeah, that looks really good. That's really cheap. But I've always said it's not a special if you don't need it. Only, especially if you're counting your pennies and you're struggling to, buy your groceries because the cost of living and pay for rent and all of that. It's like going to the shops at the moment. I said the last week I want to talk about Christmas again, but it's at the shops at the moment with all the Christmas stuff out there. It just rings alarm bells in my eyes. So specials are not specials unless you need them. So when I purchased the bulk product, I got a discount because I purchased so many. But I said that I use this product all the time. So having the bulk of them and getting the discount, it was a special for me. It's no point in buying one, like the individual products one at a time, because that would cost me more money. If you're looking at the money side of things, okay, which is what we're basically talking about here. So, but in saying that, once I went to checkout and all these flashy sales came up because it was a Black Friday sale, I clicked no thank you on all of them until I can just get to the checkout. It's the same as when you're scrolling through Facebook or you get an email selling you this brand new program that will enhance your business or your life, or it's only this much money, and then they upsell you, and then they upsell you, and they make it sound so damn good you can't refuse it. So what I do, which works really well, is I just delete straight away. If it's something that I haven't asked for, I delete it. Anything that comes to your inbox or flashes up in Facebook or Instagram or any socials, if you haven't asked for it, just delete. I only buy what I actually want. And I only sign up to programs or, anything like that. Even if I've bought a program from somebody that I've used and that I really enjoyed, I just unsubscribe from all their email lists if I don't want them. Because if I wanted something, I would search and I would just buy it. I don't condone specials at all, because again, they're not specials if you don't need them. So how about this year? I know it's 2024. Yeah, so what? How about you start? Doesn't matter when you start. You don't need to start on January the 1st, 2025, because you probably will fail at that. Sorry, but we don't. New Year's resolutions are stupid. And the reason they are is because if you don't follow them through, then you get down on yourself and you start thinking that you're useless and you can never stick to anything. And I've done a podcast about that last year or this year, start of the year, about New Year's resolutions, why I don't make them. So I digressed. Start right now. If you want to delete this podcast, yay. Whatever you choose. Start today, not scrolling through Facebook because you get those bargains that aren't bargains, or stop scrolling and thinking that you need, a new this or a new that just because it's come to your inbox, or stop adding on all those extra bits that flash up at you when you're trying to make a purchase like I was, because you don't need them, and they're not specials, they're not cheap because you don't need them, they're just costing you more money. Okay, so that's what I think about specials, and that's my advice, my guidance to you all. And you can make that choice yourself. You don't have to follow along with everybody else, and everybody else might click on that link or whatever. It doesn't matter. If you really don't want it, don't buy it, and don't think that the supplier is doing you a favor by making it a discounted price, because they're wanting to sell to you. They're wanting the money. They're wanting, the products that they're offering to be sold for their benefit, not for yours. So always look at, will it benefit me? And if not, then don't buy it. Okay. So that's all about specials. And it's also about mindset as well. You have to be brave enough to wash away the flashy sales gimmicks out of your brain to avoid being marketed, especially when you're, well, not especially, like I do get concerned when you may not have a lot of financial abundance and you're using it on stuff that you really don't require or it doesn't benefit you. So it's all about benefiting you and how it can propel you to the next stage in your life that you wish to progress to. So if the the extra pillow that's on special for $25 and it used to be $30, if you don't require it, then don't buy it. But if you believe that it will assist your, your headaches, or it will do this or that or whatever, then by all means purchase it as long as it's for your benefit and your benefit only. Just remember, specials ain't specials if you don't need it. And when Christmas is over, I've mentioned Christmas twice now, and we have the Christmas sales, the Boxing Day sales, where we see humans go absolutely crazy. Just bear in mind that if you don't need it, you don't if you don't need it, you don't require to be trampling over your human friends to get to that so-called bargain. And I know that all too well. And I used to go to the sales, not the Boxing Day sales, but I used to go to the sales after Christmas. And often I would buy the next lot of Christmas presents or birthday presents through the year because they were heavily discounted. But that was a time when I was wanting them. So I didn't just buy them just for the sake of them being heavily discounted. It's very wise to choose your specials wisely. Anyways, you probably just go out and buy whatever the hell you want, which is fine. I just wanted to let you know how I view specials. So until next week, oh my gosh, yes, there's another week. There's going to be another few weeks. I will see you then. So there's no specials for me.